into this. Let me just make sure my stream is running properly because I have some things that I have to get off my chest here. Yeah, just give me a second. 'Cause I have some things. Okay, yeah, we Gucci, we Gucci. All right, so I've been a little quiet on the whole Vultures rollout and the whole state of like new records with Kanye, touring, blah blah blah. But if you know me in Atlanta, you know I go to every concert by everybody. Andre 3000 is this week. Very excited. Can't wait to get some merch. If you know me from Kansas City, you know me as a DJ. But I say all that to say my ear is uh, unquestionable. I have God level ear here. And I just wanted to just kind of go over a few things. So, I'm really starting to kind of give my opinion now that we're kind of in the second week of things here. One, shout out to the album going number one. Very difficult to do these days. The attention span in music, especially rap, a hit record could be here this week and gone next week when somebody else drops. So being able to kind of keep that momentum for an additional week, for an additional month, is kind of wild. Also, too, I think we're in a space with streaming to where we probably had streaming for about a good 10 years now, and it's really made us numb to just music and how it's released and how we value it because we don't have to work for it anymore. We don't have to buy it on CD and make sure it doesn't skip. We don't have to, dub it with a cassette tape. We don't have to download it illegally and find it anymore. We literally just hop on the app and boom, and the music's right there. And if somebody dropped tomorrow, let's say Drake drops tomorrow, boom, then we on that. So it's not as special as it once was, and I think where music is returning, especially now that artists aren't making as much money as they used to. I think a lot of things are returning to the level of talent that you have to have for both with the record and with live performance and merchandise and touring and things like that. But but before I go into my little rant, because I don't know how much time I got, I'm just gonna talk about the album in general. The album in general, I think, is a great album. I think it was a great follow up to Donda. If you listen to Donda 2 or a big fan of Donda 2 like I am, um, I appreciate having a complete album. Not the concept, not I'm still working on it, like complete. Here it is, it's released. Um, and one of the things I'm finding is I'm going to gravitate towards certain songs immediately. One, anything with Playboy Cardi, I'm gravitating to that first. Those are I'm gonna play those out. Then you got your notables that that are pretty popular. Obviously, the Vulture single, a lot of the housey records like Burn, Paid, any of those that kind of have some dance to it. Um, and I think the best record for me is King. I really like that record. He's spitting, the beats dope. He kind of talking that shit. But as my friends and my peers are starting to listen to it, and they're telling me what their favorite songs are. It's a lot of the tracks where he is rapping and it's a little bit more lyrical. So as far as like um let's see what we got. Keys to My Life. We got Good Don't Die, Problematic. Um, a lot of the records where he's rapping more hood rap, like So I'm starting to listen to those records more, which is making me like those records. I think the record that I thought was the worst on this album was Talking, the Northwest record. But as time goes on and the record becomes more popular, I'm actually liking the record a lot more. And then on top of that, that Ty Dolla Sign at the end of the record, flawless. I mean, flawless. So I'll say this. I'll say a couple things. Um, one, nobody in the music industry, and actually, I'm gonna cut this short. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back, but I'm gonna cut this short. You got my review. I'm gonna come back and give y'all some more a little later.